Alright, hi guys, my name is Amanda Becker. I'm with USTA Florida, and right here I have Nolan. He's going to be my helper today. He is 10 years old and he plays USTA junior team tennis, but for this first activity we're going to pretend that he's 5 or 6 years old. Is that okay?
Yep.
Okay, so these activities that we're going to do are all for the 5 and 6 year old age group. They're all going to be done on a 36-foot court with this pop-up net, foam balls, and the smaller size rackets. So the smallest rackets that we have on the court are what we're going to be using. We're going to go through each activity, and once you get through the activities at the end, you can feel free to go back and go through them again because you're going to be on the court for about 2 hours. So our first activity is the flamingo. This is a warm-up activity to get the kids really excited and get their creative juices going. So for the flamingo, you want to basically have the kids act like a certain animal, and when you yell flamingo, what do we do when we yell flamingo? Perfect. All right, so let's try it out here. Let's act like bullfrogs. You ready? We're gonna act like bullfrogs. So have all the kids get really excited, act like bullfrogs. We're gonna be bullfrogs. And flamingo. Let them hold it there for a second. They wanna keep their balance. And let's be bears. Bears, what are bears? Grrr, have them make sounds. Grrr. And flamingo. And let's be birds. Birds. Big birds swarming through the ocean. Through the sky. Birds. And flamingo. Woo, I can't keep my balance. Perfect. Alright, so you can go through as many animals as you want. Be creative. Get the kids to have a lot of fun. That's our first activity. Second activity is going to be racket quickness. Let's get our rackets, Nolan. Just our rackets, no balls yet. In this activity, you want the kids to be in pairs. A lot of the activities, they're going to need partners. Try and switch up their partners. You don't want to keep them with the same partner the whole time. So we want to definitely keep the kids moving with other kids so no one feels left out. So what you're going to do is have the kids find a partner, each have a racket. They're going to put their racket like this facing each other. Make sure they know which direction they're going. So tell them they don't know left and right, most of them, so you're going to actually have to show them which way they're moving. So Nolan, we're gonna move this direction, you're gonna come this way, I'm gonna come this way, okay? When I say go, ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Nice. Let's do it again. 3, 2, 1, and go. Woo! That's tough. Now, after 3 successful attempts, let them take 1 step backwards and try it again. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, nice work. You can have them keep doing this, keep moving backwards. You can probably be on this activity for about 5 minutes. It'll take them a while to get the hang of it. Okay, we got the inchworm relay. So you want to have the kids on teams. We just need 1 ball for this activity, a foam ball. No more than about 5 kids per team. Nolan, can I have you stand right next to me here? Okay, you're going to have the kids on teams. So we're going to pretend there's 5 of us. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pass the ball to Nolan on my racket. He can't drop it. Then I'm going to go to the end of the line, okay? So normally there's going to be a bunch more people here. So they pass it, and they keep passing the whole way down. You want 5 people on a team. Then you keep going until they get to the net. Woo, and I dropped it. First team to touch the net wins. You can have them play this game maybe 2 or 3 times. They'll get competitive about it and have a lot of fun. Okay, our roll of hands. We're going to put the rackets down for this one. You want to make sure the kids have lots of room here, okay? So they're going to face each other, be about 4 to 5 feet apart, and they have their legs open up, and they're just rolling back and forth. Rolling back and forth. Nice and gentle, nothing too hard. They want to try and get the ball in between their legs. In between their legs, keeping it on the ground. All right. Then our next one, we're actually going to have them move a little bit, and we want the ball to go through their legs. If the ball touches their legs, they lose a point. If it goes through their legs, they get a point. You want to actually have the kids moving a little bit, getting nice and low and shuffling. So show them what a shuffle looks like, a shuffle back and forth. So I'm going to try and roll it through your legs, and you can't let it touch your legs. Okay, you ready? And go. Through the legs. Nice. Now come back to me. Where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go? Nice. Let's do it one more time. You ready? Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Good. And one more time. Nice. Have them play to about 10 points on that one, okay? 10 points. Our next activity is Simon Says. Okay, this is a really fun activity because it teaches the kids the lines on the tennis court. Now keep in mind we're on a 36-foot court. So the baseline is right here. So explain to the kids this is called the baseline. Have them repeat. So Nolan, what's this line called?
Baseline.
Baseline, perfect. This line here is called the service line. What is this called, Nolan?
Service line.
Service line, perfect. Up here is the net. What's this line called?
Net.
Not the line, the net, perfect. Now you're gonna do Simon Says. So, simple for kids. Simon says, go to the baseline, they have to go to the baseline. Now if you just say, go to the baseline and they go, then they have to sit down. But you do it with fun activities. So let's have you start in the baseline. Simon says, bounce on 1 foot to the service line. Run to the net. Nope, because Simon didn't say run to the net. All right, how about Simon says bullfrog to the baseline. Bullfrog to the baseline. Perfect. Hop on 1 foot to the net. Oh, he's getting smart. He's getting smart. Most kids know Simon Says. You may want to re-explain it to them, but just remember the whole purpose is for them to understand the lines. Baseline, service line, net. That's what we're teaching them today. This is Catch Me If You Can. So you're going to bounce the ball up, let it bounce once, and catch it. Bounce up and catch it. Now then you can start making it a little more challenging. You can say, let's do 2 bounces. So let's do 2 bounces, Nolan. So 1, 2, and catch. Oh, that was too many. Let's do 2 bounces. 1, 2, catch. Nice. Okay, so once they get the hang of that, then we'll add in 1 bounce, 1 clap. Okay? So, ready? Nice. Let's do it again. 1 bounce, 1 clap. I didn't hear you clap. Good. How about 1 bounce, 2 claps? Ready? Woo! How about 2 bounces, 2 claps? You ready? Nice. So you can have them, you can go over that, do that a couple different times, add different variations, let them have fun with it. Next activity, underhand throw and catch. So this is the first activity where you're going to have them go on either sides of the net. They're in partners again. Nolan's going to be my partner. We only need 1 ball for this. You want to explain to the kids that they want to underhand throw like they would if they were hitting a forehand or a backhand. So you actually want them to turn and throw. Turn and throw. You want the ball to bounce in front of their partner and the partner to catch it after 1 bounce. Okay? So Nolan, will you throw to me? Do forehands first. Good. Bounce. Perfect. So I'm turning, letting it bounce and catch. Perfect. We're trying to get it right to each other. We're not moving at all. Right to our partner. Okay, let's do the backhand now. So turn the other way. Perfect. 1 more time each. Good. All right, our next activity is called 1 bounce, 2 bounce. Okay, so I am going to throw the ball to Nolan, and I want him to move to the ball. So I'm going to tell him to either catch it on 1 bounce or 2 bounces, and then he's going to throw it back to me, saying 1 bounce or 2 bounce. You ready, Nolan? Okay, I'm going to move you around a lot, so 2 bounces.
1.
1.
2.
And 1.
2.
And 2.
2.
They're going to have a lot of fun with this activity, moving each other around. The whole idea is for them to move, get set up for the ball. Might have to back up, move forward, depending on where their partner throws the ball. Ball drop. Again, you're in partners. The one person has 2 balls, all right? They have either up like a T. They're going to drop one or other of the balls, and their partner has to catch it on 1 bounce. You ready, Nolan? Here we go, and go. Very nice. Let's try it again. And I can let either one drop. Ready, and go. All right, how about you take one step backwards this time? One step backwards. Ready, and go. Perfect. Now after about 5 tries, you can have them switch partners and the other person goes. The easier it gets, the further away you want them to go from each other. Last one is tennis ball relay. We're going to grab our rackets for this. And we're going to start at the baseline. And you want to separate the kids into teams. No more than 5 kids per team. And they're going to take the ball and bounce it on their strings. First person in the line is going to walk or run. Balance, balance, balance. Don't bounce it, don't bounce it. You're balancing it, yeah. On the net and come back. They're going to pass the ball off to their partner and their next person goes, okay? So they all go until the last person crosses the line, finishes. They all have to sit down and raise their hands, and that's when we know the team has finished. You can do this relay about 2 to 3 times. They'll get a little competitive and have fun. Those are our activities for 5 and 6-year-olds. You should also receive a written copy of it to review and to read over and to be ready for the festival.